Muy buenos días. Good morning, everybody. I'm practicing my Spanish because I'm gonna have to do a full presentation for the next couple days in Spanish. So, yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm very, very excited, very enthused about what's happening and what's coming into our way. And that happened because you are putting your mind into the place that you want to go. And the very first, or the very reason why those things are coming into your experience is because you visualize visualize that word, right? So you are already putting your mind into a state, into your imagination, into your subconscious mind, into your mind's eye. You are seeing things which are not yet into the physical world, but everybody visualize. The question is, are you aware that you're doing it? Yes or no? Because if you let your mind wandering and you go to different places and you're not in charge of what you're visualizing, basically you're gonna experience all kind of different things into your life, which sometimes you want, sometimes you don't want. So everybody visualize. Whether or not he believes in it, it's irrelevant, because you are seeing into your imagination things that will happen or you want to happen. And sometimes you cancel it right away, sometimes you continue getting emotionally involved with it, but every time that you are seeing something in your mind, that is what visualization is. The question is, do you want to be in control with that? Because that's at the foundation of success, because everything that you see has been first created into the mind of someone, and then after have been worked. And that is where the daily work is so important, because every day you need to see that picture again and see it again and see it again. And then at some point you start getting the insight, you start getting everything which is is necessary for you to start materializing that thing that you want. But you will first see that thing in your mind. And there's a great book on this which is called Your Invisible Power by Genevieve B. Rand. That book has been written in 1930, if I'm not mistaken, around that. And it's so powerful. This book is so powerful because it explains to you step by step what you need to do and how you need to, what you need to accomplish, and how to visualize the very right way. I love this book because it really shows you how to do that. And Genevieve B. Rand, she needed to attract to herself $25,000, and now we're talking about in 1912. $25,000 in 1912 was a lot of money. Now, it could be a lot of money for some of you, could be not that much money for some of you. So, but the way to do it hasn't changed in 1912, and now you're visualizing exactly the same way. And there's a technique which is in place. And if you're doing that and you're looking and you're following step by step what you must do with this, you will see all the ideas, all the people, all the resources are going to come towards you so fast that you would wondering why you haven't done that before. But one of the steps, and I'm just going to share a couple steps with you, which you're going to find this as well in the book Think and Grow Rich from Napoleon Hill. So that is two books that, like, if you combine together and you follow the steps, because faith is at the foundation of it, and you are going to be able to create faith through autosuggestion. You're going to learn this into Think and Grow Rich. But visualization is as well as the foundation in it. So because you need to see the picture that you want to hold in your hand. But before you can hold it in your hand, you have to hold it in your mind first. You have to hold it in your conscious mind, and then through repetition you will be able to sync that thought from conscious to subconscious. And then you're going to start moving in accordance to what you have in the subconscious mind. If you understand the stick person, that's exactly what it is. Conscious to subconscious to the action that you're taking, because you're changing the state of vibration that your body is in through your subconscious mind. And people are often looking at this and they're just wondering, like, how does that work exactly? But that is why you need to study on a daily basis, because when you study, you start understanding what you're studying. You start understanding that knowledge that you're acquiring, and that's going to create faith. And faith is an emotion that you can manufacture. You don't have to take it for, you don't have to believe what I'm saying. You're going to only acquire and internalize that information only if you get emotionally involved with it, only if you repeat it, because your subconscious mind will accept anything that is impressed upon it only if it is repeated. You're going to need repetition in order to affect and influence your subconscious mind. So the visualization start, you should do it a couple times a day. If you can do it more, it's even better. But that is how truly that you start forming that picture that you have in your mind, that you start forming that picture into the material world that we're living in. So first, in the morning, I recommend you to do this, like first thing in the morning, like have that statement of what you truly want to accomplish in your life. You should read that statement, and then you should visualize how you see that, how you're going to feel when you already are in the possession of that goal, of that vision, of that purpose that you want to accomplish. How you're feeling, and that's truly the feeling. See yourself into the possession of what you want. See yourself into those clothes. I mean, you are dressed into perfection. You are walking and talking to this person or that person, or you're involved into this group of people. So you have to visualize all this. When you can see it into your mind's eyes, then your subconscious mind will do anything in its power to create and generate and manufacture what is required for you to achieve that. Because the subconscious mind goes into absolute faith. It believes anything that is impressed upon it. Then during the day, I recommend you to take a moment, and maybe like you take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and when you have a quiet moment, go back to that space, go back to that place where that you can see yourself into possession of whatever you want to have, your goal, your vision, your purpose. And then at night, just before retiring to bed, read again your purpose, and then visualize, see yourself again there. So what we're doing, it's in the morning when you're starting your day, when that's the first thoughts that you're entertaining yourself with. And then at night, when you're retiring to bed, what's happening is your subconscious mind will look for things to do, will look for ideas to be able to achieve, to give you those plans, to give you those tools that is required for you to achieve your goal, to embrace that purpose that you're having, to fulfill that vision that you're having. So that is how that you're going to be able to apply whatever is happening in your mind into the physical world. Now again, every one of you are visualizing every day. You just are not aware that this is what you're doing. You might impress pictures of not of your liking on your subconscious mind all the time, and then you're wondering why this happened to you and why is this experience occurring to your life. But that's because that you're visualizing with the wrong ideas. Make sure that you're in control of this. Man can truly be in total control, and when I say man and woman, right? So don't give me like this sexist thing here. Anybody can be in total control of whatever he wants in life, but you must be in charge of what is impressed upon your subconscious mind. That is the true secret. To be in control of your life, you must be in control of your subconscious mind. And how you do that is by impressing the right thoughts into your subconscious mind. So this is what I have for you today. Make sure that you're practicing this, you're working with this, you're like playing with it. See, like start with the little tiny things, you know, like that could be just a cup of coffee. You know, visualize yourself, someone bringing you a cup of coffee, and see how it works. See like what's happening out of it and how quick this is happening. And then you're going to start become a believer. And when you become a believer, then this will turn into absolute faith. And when you have faith, this is truly when you started moving and changing the state of vibration that you have in your body, and start moving in accordance to that. And you start creating on command everything that you want in your life. Have a fantastic day. I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.